David Soul was a prolific TV and movie actor best known for his starring role on Starsky and Hutch, all of which led to the man leaving behind a substantial net worth when he passed away. Soul began his acting career in 1966, in a small part on the beloved TV show, I Dream of Jeannie. After that came several smaller roles until his breakout with Here Come the Brides, followed a few years later by his starring performance in the famed 70s cop show, Starsky and Hutch, as Detective Sergeant Kenneth Hutch Hutchinson. Soul was married 5 times. The first was Mim Russeth from 1964 to 1965, then from 1968 to 1977 he was married to Karen Carlson, and from 1980 to 1986 he was married to Patty Carnell Sherman. In 1987, he married Julia Nixon and divorced her in 1993. Finally, he married Helen Snell in 2010, whom he was with until he passed away on January 4, 2024, at the age of 80 due to complications resulting from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, as he was a lifelong smoker. Soul had 6 children between his 5 wives and left behind a lasting legacy in multiple industries. David Soul's net worth. Soul is worth between $1 million and $6 million. According to Celebrity Net Worth, David Soul passed away with $1 million, though some other sites like Marca put his net worth closer to $6 million. Either way, both may sound a bit on the lower side, considering the popularity of Starsky and Hutch, his TV career, and his popular music, but with 4 divorces and 6 children, it's likely Soul had to spread his money out. It's not known how much Soul earned for each of his appearances and his records, but passing away with $1 million is nothing to scoff at. David Soul's age and height. Soul is a Virgo. Hutch, David Soul, talking to someone in Starsky and Hutch. David Soul was 6 feet half an inch according to IMDb and Celeb Heights, making him relatively tall for an actor. He was born on August 28, 1943, making him a Virgo. Virgos are earth signs who are perfectionists at heart and are unafraid to slowly improve through practice, much like many musicians, like Soul, have to do, via allure. Virgo is also defined by precision, intellect, and rigorous focus. As a TV and movie actor, as well as a musician, Soul would have needed to constantly focus to make sure he was giving each of his creative pursuits the necessary attention. David Soul also had a respectable music career. Soul topped the US charts with one of his songs. David Soul album Art of Soul Staring at the Camera. Soul was also a notable singer who topped the US Billboard Hot 100 in 1977 with Don't Give Up on Us. He had 3 other songs reach a top 10 position in the UK, Going In With My Eyes Open, Let's Have a Quiet Night In, and Silver Lady, which reached number 1 on the UK charts. His debut studio album, David Soul, reached number 2 on the UK charts. David Soul appeared on The Merv Griffin Show in 1966 and 1967, playing a guitar and wearing a ski mask. He introduced himself by saying,